All right, Jeff.
Hey guys, happy Tuesday to everybody. Like Billy said, we're really curious to know how your week has been, to see whether you've all been able to incorporate the new changes into sharing the products, and again, sharing the opportunity with everybody. So really excited about that. I know I've had a great week. I know Billy has had an even better week. So I'm looking forward to him talking to you tonight a little bit about how he's using the new enrollment cost and the reduced BV to communicate the message. So that's awesome. Tonight, a little bit after the Zoom, we are going to be giving away, I believe, a T-shirt and a license plate tonight. So hang on, if you're on at the end of the Zoom, we'll do a drawing and we'll see who the lucky ones are tonight. A couple of announcements. We do have the product Zoom tomorrow night. Victoria, who has been manning the fort since Lindy has been gone in Arizona. Lindy, I don't know when you're getting back, but you better hurry or you're going to lose your job, because Victoria is knocking it out of the park every week all alone. So she's been doing a great job, very informative. For anybody that's on here that is new tonight, I always start off by saying we're all here because we believe in these products a lot. But the Tuesday night corporate Zooms, as we call them, are more about building your business and finding out ways we can help you to succeed. Whereas Wednesday night, Victoria has the product Zooms, and it is all about the product. So I encourage all of you to join in on that too. Also, in the Charlotte area, I know we've announced this in the past, and I wanted to mention it again. We have we're going to call it a meeting for the lack of a better phrase, but it's going to be a get together. And, kind of, I don't know if any of you have really had experience in direct marketing, but sometimes in the good old days, they would literally, have presentations, in a hotel room or something, a neutral kind of environment and a venue. And we've decided to do that. So anybody in the Charlotte area, number one, that is wanting some help with their business, I encourage you to bring people to this presentation, because again, when you get a room full of people all excited about the same thing, the collective energy that's shared, it's a pretty great experience. It's also going to be informative. I think we've gotten the process down now to where it's very concise. I mean, listen, part of my experience in the last 6 months has been learning to not talk so much, because I like talking about this stuff. I spend 2 hours a day researching different things, and sometimes I can't just, shut up, kind of like now. But on the 29th in Mooresville at, I believe, the Hilton Garden Inn, and I believe 10 o'clock in the morning. So if you have people, bring them with you. If you don't have people, bring them with you. Bring friends. See if you can't, make it a goal to bring 3 to 5 people to this, because the more people we have in the room, the more energy there is. So even if people aren't interested, just say, listen, will you come and support me? Come put a body in a chair. You'll be in and out in an hour, and see if they'll do that. Because as you know, we could have 3 people interested with nobody else there, or you could have 3 people interested with 100 people there. And it's the energy is what we're talking about there. Anyway, so please, February 29th, 10 o'clock in Mooresville. I encourage all of you. On that note, we're going to let Billy get started. As I said, Billy's going to be working with you tonight and sharing some of, again, his approaches. And man, I'll tell you, if it wasn't enough to introduce him as our top ambassador, last week or the week before, we've got to do it again. He has absolutely killed it this week. I don't know the numbers, Billy, but another 20 people this week or something?
Yeah, it's been a really good week. So I told you guys last week at 9 p.m. on Tuesday was a turning of a new page. In my opinion, that's when Reaction was born. We've been working on this and building this up, all of us as ambassadors. We've been building our journey and getting this thing going. Last week, I kind of quoted as watching a motocross race when the 450 event starts, they drop the gate. I sat here till about midnight last week after the Zoom, just so excited. And every day since. Just today, in the last 24 hours, I've brought in 4 new ambassadors. it's pretty special. People are reaching out to me. They can see it and hear it in my voice. The passion that comes through this. You guys might think of me as Billy, he's a great salesman. I'm just passionate about the products. Nobody has more passion for these products than me. I'm so passionate about what these products have done, not only for me, but for people in my family, for friends, just everyone that I've touched with these products, the testimonies that have came in from it. I hope that each and every one of you guys builds that passion. It's there, it's real. All I'm doing is I'm just the man in control of making sure these products get to the right people, just like each and every one of you guys are. I'm in this just as an ambassador, and I have so much pride in what we're doing and what we're building. And the Market Watch post that came out, that article, that if reaction continues to go as it's going right now, it's projecting to pay out $25 million in commissions to us as ambassadors. That's big. That's a lot of money. And I hope each and every one of us are part of that. So I put together a slideshow tonight just to kind of show you guys some things that I've been doing. I hope that you guys can take little pieces of it, put it together, and really build some steam off of it, build a little momentum. And at the end of the day, I hope that you guys can accept a no. That's my main goal here and my main thing that I want to share with you guys. Never be afraid to fail. So we're going to get this started with a slideshow. Close out some stuff here so I can see it. All right, so people have been asking me what I'm doing. This has been an amazing journey, and with all the new changes the company has made for us as ambassadors, it's made it really pretty easy. So I know we're all pretty active with Facebook, some of us not. And trust me, there's ways to do this without using Facebook. Please reach out to me one-on-one if you're someone that doesn't have Facebook, and we can kind of strategize different methods to this. But here's a post that I made last week on Tuesday. As you guys can see, it was 11:40 p.m., but this was after the Zoom. I was so excited about what we were beginning to do and the changes that Reaction in My Life Simple made for us. So I posted, what if I told you you could start your own company like I did for $25? Would you believe me? Well, it's true. If you're interested in becoming your own boss, and if you're looking for financial freedom by joining something that is projected to be a $23.4 billion industry by 2022, then look no further. I started my own company and became my own boss 7 short months ago. In that 7 months, these products have not only changed my life, but the opportunity that came with these products changed my outlook on life forever. I've learned the true definition of financial freedom and how I'm able to do what I want to do when I want to do it, all while helping people feel better. If you're ready to join me in my journey, the time is now. If you are one of those people that join me, you'll also be given a $25 bottle of Reaction gummies to try out for free. DM me if you're interested in learning more. Hashtag feel the reaction. So, as you guys can see, this is we're gonna talk about this in a little bit. I'm so passionate about these products that I'm giving people a $25 retail bottle of Reaction gummies when they spend $25 to get in the business. So essentially, what I've been telling people, it's free with me to give this a shot. There's no obligations, no contracts. Just get in here, try these gummies out, and give it a chance. So here, I'm going to go into some detail on it. So what I'm telling people is sign up for $24.99, get a free bottle of gummies that retail for $24.99. Plus, you'll get 25% off on your products. So really, you're signing up for free. If you don't want to do the gummy deal, you tell them if they sign up for $24.99 and buy a 500 milligram tincture that retails for $99.99, you will get 25% off. The savings is $25. Again, they are signing up for free at this point. Heck, if they sign up and buy a 1,000 milligram tincture, the savings is $37.50. It's a no-brainer, guys. This is huge. What Reaction in My Life Simple did last week changes forever for all of us. It's really, really helped me, and I'm sure it's helped every single one of you guys as well. So what you can do here, you can take my post, you can copy it, change it up a little bit, and make it your own. I know that there's some ambassadors out there that really liked what I was doing and kind of made it their own, and they're seeing some results from it as well. Invite people to take a look at your journey. Don't be afraid to tell the world what you have to offer. These products and this opportunity are second to none. And I want you guys to speak from the heart when you're doing this. That's the biggest thing with me. There is absolutely no reason why you're waiting. Remember, don't make up the mind of others. You never know who needs these products or this opportunity. Whether it's someone that just could benefit from taking these products, they now have an opportunity to get 25% off on their products each and every month. Or maybe it's someone that wants to make a little bit of extra income each month. There are so many people out there. People know what CBD is doing. Again, we mention it all the time. What is projected to be a $23.4 billion industry by 2022, this is booming. You guys are in the front seat, ground level, to an endless opportunity in so many different levels. So here's another one that came in this week. And I like to kind of, obviously when I talk to people, I'm not just straight to the point, always about the products, not always about the opportunity. Just reach out, create conversation, and incorporate reaction in My Life Simple into your conversations. So obviously after my post, people start writing me and reaching out to me, which is a good step. So they reached out to me and said, your company interested in sponsoring a sport mod, B mod here in Oregon. Always looked up to you as a driver. $250 gets you 3 logos on the car. Also very interested in the gummies. So I kind of turned this into, are you Austin's brother? You guys can see that I want to keep this on topic with him, create a little bit of a friendship, you could call it. And then I spiked back to him and said, I'll tell you what, how about I show you how to become your own boss, and I'll throw in a bottle of gummies for free. Then you can sponsor yourself. So you can kind of take that however you want. But by him reaching out to me the way that he did, I wanted to incorporate everything that he just asked for, plus the gummies that he was interested in. So long story short, we talked a little bit more. He said, let me get a hold of you after work because I'm interested. So right there, we've got him. This is a great hot lead out of literally a simple message. So you'll see I finished it off by shoot me a text. I'll save your number and you can call me tonight and I'll explain everything to you. So he went on. He's very interested and he's going to be signing up here very shortly. So I've been just kind of taking baby steps at this. We're going to go on here in a little bit and talk about how many touch points it really takes. This isn't just throw a bait in the water and hook a fish and drag them in. We're working with a product that essentially does all the work for us. It's just timing. It's approaching people at the right time, the right place, and letting the products really get in there and do the work. So I know what you're probably saying. I don't know anyone, or I don't get messages like that. That's just not true. With the new program, things are easy. You need to reach out to anyone and everyone you know. Take advantage of the new program every time you reach out to someone or when they reach out to you. So this comes back to building lists and approaching every single person you know. If people are your true friends and they care about you, they're going to take a look at what you have to offer. This isn't a scammy deal. We're not selling flavored water here. We are selling a CBD product that is an alternative source of relief, and that is a trademark. We're out there simply just trying to help people. Some people may be for it, some people may not, and some people you might just have to come back to later. There's someone on this Zoom tonight that means a lot to me, my sister. I know a lot of you guys have heard what it took to get my mom to join me in my journey, and she started off with she didn't have the time. She was convinced that she was busier than I was at the time. I was so passionate. I knew I'd get her, eventually. But she ended up being like the 20th or 30th person I brought into the company. It took her that long, and I was a little confused by it. But it took me showing her that passion I had to get her involved. And she's a great ambassador now and super passionate. She loves it because she sees my passion for it. My sister, she's a paramedic, super into health. And when we first started this, she was a typical, that's kind of a pyramid scheme. I'm just really not into it. This was about 6 months ago. Today, my sister joined Reaction in my life simple. It took her trying the products, using the relief cream and rubbing it on her neck and her back where she hurt. That day, she didn't feel any more pain for the rest of the entire day by rubbing a little bit of relief cream on her. She went on to do the same thing with one of her kids, rubbing on where they were hurting. Instantly, the pain was gone. That's how this works, guys. We're not asking you to go out there and stand on the street and tell people you have Reaction and My Life Simple is a great plan. This is all about touching the people in your lives, the people that are in your circle. Start there and don't ever sell yourself short on who might be interested. So exactly what are you afraid of? Sales mindset is expect the yes, embrace the no. I've said it over and over. The worst thing that they can say is no. And no means not right now. No doesn't mean no forever. Here's another thing. You guys have heard us pound this over and over and over. Follow up. So follow up is the key to success. 2% of sales are made on the first contact. 3% of sales are made on the second. 5% are made on the third. 10% are made on the fourth. 80% of sales are made on the 5th to 12th contact. Commit to getting 5 to 12 no's. And when we're talking about contact, it's touch points and incorporating this, as I mentioned, into every conversation. Whether you're in a group and you bring out your tincture and take your tincture and just constantly bringing it up, talking to people about the opportunity, the products, and what they have done to you. That's the contact we're talking about. It's not always about going right for the kill, but it's about building this up and showing this to everybody around you. So follow up, follow up, follow up. If you have given or sold someone products, you need to follow up and ask them how they slept or how their pain is. This is the most important part of this. At this point right now, you're invested in somebody. That's the way that I did my business. When I signed up, I bought the top 2 packages with the intention that I didn't care if I got a single dollar back for that initial investment. Everybody has different strategies, but I'll tell you why I love mine. I built the passion in the products right out of the gate. I seen what they did for me, and I wanted to share that with every single person around me. So the key to that, I could have sent off tons of products and never followed up. You're going to see here at the bottom of this is why I'm going to tell you that's important. Following up with people is everything to it. They're going to believe in your passion. And obviously you can see, if you don't care enough to follow up, then it's not, show them you care enough to follow up. If it's not important to you, then it won't be important to them. If you send someone products, watch the tracking on it. Make sure once they receive the products, you contact them, say, hey, just want to make sure that you got them. The next day is the most important time. And we always talk about 24 hours. Everything is done within 24 hours. It's 24 hours of when they try the product, when you talk about the business, that is human nature. Within 24 hours, things are off the brain, on to the next thing. So that's what comes into this follow-up steps. So this is probably my favorite part right here. This is something else I do every single day. I carry 3 things with me. I carry my backpack everywhere I go. And then I have a bottle of gummies, 1,000 milligram orange tincture, and a bottle of relief cream. This is my arsenal with Reaction. So I either share a gummy or I'll simply tell people open up and give them a dropper full of the tincture. under their tongue. If they have any pain going on, I'll squirt 3 pumps of relief cream on their hand and tell them to rub it in where they're hurting. This works from everything from shoulder pain, back pain, to headaches. I've watched this knock migraines out in 10 minutes. That's how powerful this is that we're working with. I did this past weekend at the racetrack, actually. Before the race, took a tincture. One of the other guys' dads was standing there complaining about back pain all day long. Told him, open up, squirt a full dropper full in his mouth. By the end of the day, he said his pain was gone, and he's going to be signing up as an ambassador with Reaction to My Life Simple. That's, for me, guys, this is so easy. I want you guys to really take some of this into consideration. And I don't want you guys to think that I'm any different than you. Carry some of these products around with you and just simply share them. I think, most of the issue that we have going on with some people try to get way too scientific on this and worry too much about the extraction and different parts of the plants. I have people ask me crazy questions all the time, and I simply tell them, I really started learning about CBD and hemp products about 6 months ago. I don't know much. I know about the extraction process and the nano and cryosonic technology and what makes this special and really unique compared to most CBD products on the market. But I don't know everything about how the hemp plant's grown and the different parts. All I know is that these products have helped me. They've helped me with my ADHD. They've helped me with restless legs at night. And they help me so much with anxiety, especially with racing. I feel like I'm a new man. And when I'm talking to someone, those of you that have joined me in my journey, when I'm talking about these products, some people bring up the fact that, this is a little bit expensive. I look them straight in the eyes and tell them I would give $1,000 for this bottle of tincture. That's how much this product has changed my life. So that's where I kind of want to bring up tonight to you guys is you don't have to know everything about CBD and hemp. You don't have to know anything at all. All you have to know is that when you sign up, you get one of these products and try them and build some passion in what this has done for you. You go to the people that are in your life and you share that passion. Those people are going to believe in this product because you believe in this product. They're going to sign up. They're going to get their products. They're going to feel that. They're going to feel the reaction, guys. This company is called Reaction because you feel the reaction from the products. And the company is called My Life Simple because it's just that simple. So to make a long story short here, I just want to touch on this. Don't get too scientific with this. Just keep it simple. Let the products do the work for you guys. So don't stand in the way of your goals, your dreams. You're far too smart to be the only thing standing in the way. It's standing in your way. That's by Jennifer Freeman. That's a pretty powerful quote. And there's going to be one more quote that's going to come up here in a little bit. That's my favorite. But it kind of goes back to the being afraid to ask and being your own worst enemy. There's so much power in what we're doing and what we believe in. People believe in us because of what we believe in. So just use that moving forward. So passion drives perfection. Have passion in the products, in the compensation plan, and in you. Have confidence in what you're doing. Speak the truth, just like I mentioned in a couple slides ago. I don't know everything about CBD or hemp products. I don't ever slander other products. I simply put our products in people's hands. Let the products do the work. And let them know why you love the products and the company. So the rest is up to them, guys. Okay. So at only $24.99, join an opportunity where you can get 25% off on your products, get your products for free, double or replace your income, make more money than you can imagine. Whatever your goals or dreams are, this opportunity with these products, the sky's the limit, guys. The sky is the limit. And I mean that. I just want you guys to read this again. $24.99 to get into this business now. Where else are you going to join something for $24.99? The answer is nowhere. You can become your own boss. And that's something I didn't really touch on in these past slides. With this, when I reach out to people, I don't ever say, would you be willing to take a look at the company that I joined? When I reach out to people, this is my company. When you sign up for this, whether you do it under a business name, your personal name, this is your company. You are your own boss. So it's reach out to people. Would you like to take a look at my company? We have some new products, CBD hemp products. Another thing that came to mind, and it's on the back of my truck now. It says Beyond CBD, because that's what we are. We are way beyond CBD. So when you're talking to people, incorporate that into it. We're beyond CBD, guys. This is the next level. These products are superior to anything that is out there. And that's in my opinion. And it speaks for itself. So the bottom line, don't be afraid. Don't take no's personally. It happens, guys. People are going to say no, and it's not no forever. Contact everyone you know. Follow up with people. Post and share on social media. Don't be the one standing in the way of your goals or dreams. And don't be afraid to reach out to me or anyone in the company. Okay, this is an important slide here. I put this out there every single week. Take advantage of it. I want you guys to know this, and I'm saying this from my heart here. I'm not corporate. I don't get paid to do Zooms. I started these Tuesday night Zooms when we first started Reaction because I was excited. I wanted to get all the ambassadors together in one place and work together and see what we can do to build this up. I got in this company, obviously on the ground floor, and I've learned a lot in 6-7 months. I've had a lot of success. I've made a lot of money. I've shed tears from what these products have done to people. I've stood in front of meetings with a gentleman standing next to me that told me he was coming off of chemo because of Reaction in My Life Simple. With these, with My Life Simple Reaction, I'm here as an ambassador. I help a ton of people, whether most people don't even affect me. I do it to help you guys. So that's my cell phone number. Please reach out to me, text, call, anytime. My email address. Just get a hold of me. There's a lot of ambassadors that have been taking advantage of this and reaching out, and I've been helping them sign people up. I may or may not be really good at this, guys. I might work really well with you. I might not. But give me a shot. Don't ever give up on Reaction or My Life Simple unless you give me a call. You give me a shot, and I will help you. And I mean that. So the next thing I want to talk about, the Reaction Dream Team on Facebook. This, especially since last week, has got really, really exciting. There's new ambassadors that are signing up. The passion from all of us as ambassadors welcoming these new guests or new ambassadors to the company, it means a lot. It means a lot to me when I join new things and do new things when I'm welcomed like that. It gives you that warm heart feeling. So if you're not part of the Reaction Dream Team on Facebook, please go in the search bar, type it in, and request to follow or join the page. We'll get you accepted. We'll get you in there. And just be very interactive when people are joining. You guys wouldn't believe how much it pumps them up to go out there and do well. We're all one big passionate family with one goal. It's success. Success with the products and what they're doing for people. And it's success with financial freedom and what we can do with our lives. So I just want you guys to remember that. Okay, I'm going to end this slide on this. This is my favorite quote of all time, no matter what I've been doing. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Henry Ford said that. That is so powerful. It's all us, guys. It's all in your heart. We all have big hearts. We all love these products. That's why we're here. That's why we're ambassadors for Reaction, because we believe. It all starts with believing in yourself and what you can do. So I'm gonna end on that, guys. For this, I'm gonna walk you guys through a couple of things in the back office. All right, this is our test account, so you're not going to see a bunch of numbers, and it might be a little bit confusing here for you. I want to just give you a couple little things. I know a lot of you guys, we're going to start off with the simple ship and how to adjust it each month. There's a lot of new ambassadors, so I want to make sure we walk through there just briefly. So what we're going to do, we're going to log into your back office using your ambassador ID and your password. And to locate that back office, it's on your replicated website. At the top right, it says My Back Office. You go in there, put in your ambassador ID and your password. This is the screen that's going to show up. Obviously, as you start accumulating BV, you're going to see it all right here in front of you. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to main menu. This is the first step because the simple ship is important. And being able to adjust it for whatever products you're needing or wanting is the best thing about this. So we're going to go down to main menu. We're going to go to simple ship order portal. Again, this is going to be blank because this is just a test screen, but it still has the same buttons on there. So this is going to tell you when it ships, what you're getting. The most important part of this is products on this order. You can go in there, you can click change. Select whatever your products you're wanting, as long as it's 99 BV. When you're finished with that, at the bottom of it, it says save changes. So again, guys, you guys can change this every single month if you want. If you want to try different products, get different things. And thank you to My Life Simple Reaction. We only have to do 99 BV on our simple ships now instead of 150. That saves us about $100 a month. So thank you to Reaction My Life Simple for that. Okay, the next thing we're going to talk about is the ACH. So go to Commission Tools. Third one down there says ACH Profile Setup. Remember these three things. It's create, edit, activate. In that order. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a name. All right. The next step. So we created. Next step is edit. We're going to go in there. We're going to put in our routing number and account information. Make sure it has 100 zeros on your account and routing number. You put 100 zeros in there. That way, when you make all this money you're about to make, it doesn't get shipped to outer space. So when you're done with that, click Save Changes, which you won't be able to do on this one. We're going to just click Cancel here. All right, and the last step to this is activate. Once you click activate, it's going to say currently active profile up there towards the top. Your name will be under there in green. You're now ready to make money. That is very important. For those of you that haven't set up your ACH yet, we get paid once a week for retail sales and for commissions in the back office. So please go in there, set up your ACH. We're all going to do good with this. We need to be able to get paid. The next thing I want to say, just real quick, when you sign up a new ambassador, it's very, very important using their ambassador ID and their password to walk them through logging into their back office. Show them how to go in there and change their simple ship and set up their ACH. And the last thing that I would recommend for everybody, obviously you want to send them over to the library, cruise through everything. I recommend everyone going on here and browsing. When I started with My Life Simple Reaction, I had no idea what I was doing. I was confused. I was so confused. It took me getting my back office to really go in there and understand how everything worked. So I highly encourage everyone to just go in there, spend some time, browse around. There is new tools and tricky little components that are getting added. It seems like weekly for us to make this easier for us. So just go in there and cruise around. But that's all I've got to say, guys. I don't want to drag this out all night long. I'm so pumped up. I could speak. Jeff said it earlier. I could speak for hours and hours and hours about this. But reach out to me. I dare you.
What a great way to end it, Billy. You know, if I were there, I'd pat you on the back and probably give you a hug. You were awesome tonight. And for everyone listening, we can applaud Billy. We say that's great, but how many of you actually employ the things that he's talking about? I mean, I've seen it in action. I've seen him and heard him on the phone, and he does it in a way that's non-aggressive, that's not pushy, that's not pressured. It works for him because his number one goal, his core belief and his core goal is to get these products into the hands of people. And that comes out, and he's willing to do whatever he has to do to get these products in the hands of people. We're going to do the drawing here in a second. There were two things I wanted to just kind of touch on, Billy, that you mentioned. One is very important. When I hear Billy talking and he's sharing the opportunity, he never says, oh, I'm working for this other company, or I got involved in a company, I partnered up with a company. You know what he says? He says, I started my own business. I know it might sound like marketing gobbledygook again, but it's not. He started his own business, and that's what he says to people, and it I think communicates a personal touch as opposed to saying I got involved with a company or I signed up with a company. Yeah, there's nothing personal about that. So I encourage all of you to shift not only your verbalization of it, but your mindset about it with regard to saying, I started my own business. I'm repping these products. They're awesome. How do I get some to you? That's the first thing. Second thing that Billy does is, and it was touched on in one of the sentences in there, is that if it's not important to you, it won't be important to them. For all of you that still feel like you're afraid or you're tiptoeing, you don't want somebody to think that you are, you know, a network marketing geek, whatever it is that you're afraid of, rejection, what people are going to say, you know, if you walk around the earth with that kind of mindset about life, what is it that you think you're going to attract? So if you want to attract people that are excited about this, my challenge to you is to figure out how you can get your mind right and be more excited about it yourself. That's really, really important. So that's it, Billy. Once again, awesome. I see your fan club is responding on the chat bar. And by the way, for people that just know Billy through here, this guy right here, not only is a success at this, he is also a badass race car driver. So I know he comes across as this kind of, you know, shy and assuming, you know, this guy's badass behind the wheel. So just so you all know that. All right, the drawing. Tonight's winners, as drawn by our office staff at our home office in Omaha, Nebraska. The winner of tonight's t-shirt. Oh, this makes me very happy to announce this. Joni Dunn is the winner of our t-shirt tonight.
All
and
right.
the winner of, and I think Joni, or yes, Candace, you know Joni, of course. So do we need to know your size, Joni? You can let Candace know, and you can pick it up, or I can bring it to you after a day at the office. And the winner of the license plate is Jim Upton. Jim Upton, you are the winner of the license plate. They are one size fits all, of course, so we don't need to know about your size. But you're the two lucky winners tonight, guys.
Congratulations.
Yep. And we're going to let you go. We're going to get off because we're trying to keep this short. But one last thing about what Billy is doing that's so badass, besides race car driving. When he walks around with the product, he walks around with the cream, he walks around with the tincture, he walks around with a bottle of gummies. Not everybody is going to come out and just come out and say, hey, how you doing, Jeff? You know, I've been experiencing pain in my neck. But if it comes up in conversation, that is literally a great transition. So you've got to believe in wanting to help these people. So if you have the product right there saying, listen, hang on, I'm going to rub some of this cream on your neck, or here, you put it in your hands, you can rub it on your neck. Same with the gummies or the tincture. That is an incredibly important marketing tool. That's a big part of what he does that's so great. So if you're not doing that, I would suggest that all of you arm yourselves with product to walk around with on a daily basis. So if it does come up, you can say, here, little dab will do you. On that note, do we have any questions?
I think they're ready to go, Jeff. I hope
think
you guys
so.
are so excited. I kind of spoke from the heart tonight. It was about to went a little deep, but I'm pumped up. and there's no bigger fan of you guys than me. I'm your biggest fan.
Cool.
So you
Let's go
there,
out.
reach out to us.
Yep, let's go out and do it. Reach out to Billy. You can also reach out to myself. Let's have a great week, and we will see you again next Tuesday night. Thanks again for joining in.
Thanks, guys.